Grand Rising, YouTube Grand Rising. Good evening, good day, depending on where you are. I'm back in again, channeling the messages that's sent to me, through me, and for me to share. Remember, not every message that comes through is going to be a message for everyone, but there's definitely a message here for someone. You're just needing to take the messages that resonates and leave the rest for those that the message will resonate with. So this is message 3 in regards to my chapter 17. Early rising channeling summary of the chapter so far. I've literally just been channeling. I came back in yesterday. It was quite late, so all I did was sat here with the intention to record and ended up just writing. I knew I was too tired to take on the energy, especially in the energy of the magician in the reverse. But coming into the message today, angel number for me is 131, 161, 316 and 303. For those I'm connecting with, these messages so far, my channeled message part 1, the preview, the insight for some upcoming energies, different folks, for different folks, different strokes, is the energy I was picking up on. I believe that's a comedy as well. Past, present, future, depending on where you are on your timeline. I was picking up also on the energy at this stage. 12 zodiacs, 12 dancing princesses, 12 #Pisces energy. I'm connecting with the one energy of the 12 dancing princesses. I just literally heard not the 2. Going back into my chapter 9, for those that may resonate with that energy, I will share it in my description. It's an energy I don't particularly like to really get into. Not that it's to trigger an energy, although it can be for some, so there is a warning when listening to chapter 9. It's more so for me now, as a past energy, it's more so of a low vibrational energy, but brought a lot of awareness that I was oblivious to within the spiritual journey in the beginning. Equally aware. Equally, you have to be aware of your own intentions. Intentions is key in all things that you do. You have to have a clean heart, clean mind, clean hands. Bringing me into the energy of the magician here in the reverse, which is the overall energy. They have the energy and the power to cloak. Their hands ain't clean, neither are their mind. I'm not going to say their heart's not clean. I'm paying attention. There's a King of Cups here, but neither in the reverse or the upright. Barrier energy. But the magician in the reverse is looking for some kind of a quick fix to solve some kind of a problem. No conflict resolution is the energy I've been picking up on for this magician in the reverse. Rather, they're using their tools in the wrong way, for the wrong purposes, where they could be using their skills for other things, such as the inner power, a trade, some kind of a skill. The magician in the reverse is a manipulative energy, in the energy of he, she, or they, some kind of a group, are tricksters. And I was breaking down this word, trickster. Not your 5-star, not your sister, is what I was breaking down here. In an unfamiliar zone. They're trying to manipulate time. They're watching and scrying on you in this unfamiliar zone where you've been recognized, going back to a previous message, not knowing that you're blessed and highly favored. Touch not my anointed. Vengeance is mine, saith the Lord. As I was writing this, I was hearing this energy very clearly. Center part of the message, and at this point is when I was getting tired and I felt very drained, so I knew what was going on, you know. So the center part of this energy, when I was picking up on the card behind this, it says magician sword, confidence in your magic. somebody's not confident in their magic. First of all, someone is in a state of disbelief, is what I'm channeling right now. That whatever it is that they tried to wield, it didn't work. You know, I'm going to continue to read. So center part of the message didn't feel too good when I was channeling. My head swelled tension and heat. I was then paying attention to the numerology. The numerology, which is in the energy of the Ace of Cups. The Ace of Cups to your Two of Cups, which is also attached to your Ace of Cups, came through all in the same energy. The numerology that came through is 1918, 1205, 206, 1106 on the clock until midnight. I was then picking up on the energy of my last previous messages, ending of 1515 and the beginning of 1616 chapters. There was an energy around a twist to the tale of Cinderella. As I was writing this, I was picking up on the energy of Bridezilla, 1237. Deep sleep energy. Bottom of the deck, poisoned apple. Because I've been guided to pay attention to the bottom of the deck also in regards to the energy of this message. Wisdom is in play. Your intuition knows more than we do. So yeah, so this is going back to my season 2, which I did on my first channel. This is the energy of the poison apple, Snow White and the 7 dwarfs, magicians in the reverse, jealousy. In the energy of the radical curiosity, which is a card that came through in the previous message with the oracle cards. And I feel like this is the main focus of the whole energy of this message, of this chapter, in regards to this energy of the melting mask. It's giving me the energy of Jim Carrey, the mask, you know. So in the energy of the radical curiosity, there's no love loss towards this group, or this group towards you. Whether you know this group, known to you or unknown to you. Guides in their human forms, e.g. other high priestesses, gurus, mentors, groups of 4. You make 5. And going back to the energy of when I say 5-star, and when I see this energy of the magician, you have to understand this: as it is above, so it is below. I'm hearing right now there's levels to this. There's different realms, different dimensions, different reasons, different purposes. So if you've got a 5-star that's there to uplift you, there's also an energy of a 5-star that's there to try and deplete you, to try and bring you down to a level, a lower vibration, a lower frequency. You have to use your discernment, especially when listening to tarot. So I'm going back into the energy. So you make 5. Friends in high places where you gain insight, wisdom, discernment, knowledge, ways that fits your morals and your principles to protect yourself from how your vibrational energy is. To protect yourself from low vibrational entities which possesses those that will smile in your face and place daggers in your back. Connecting back into this energy of the melting mask energy and the curiosity energy. Life is your biggest teacher. I see the Father card here, strongly picking up on an ancestral message, as strong as a direct message from the Most High. It feels like a stern energy. This group tried to turn you, initiate you, befriend you into this group. Going back into the chapter of the 12 Dancing Princesses, chapter 9. Thanks but no thanks was one of the messages just leading into the energy of chapter 9. Your rejection was your own protection. Your intuition was nudging you. Something wasn't up. Something wasn't right. There was a low vibrational energy that was trying to break through your force field with a smile. I hear more than I say and less than I see. 303. You're innate. Don't be an inmate. I was literally channeling this as I was ending my chat, this write-up. Don't be an inmate to your innate, your inborn natural nature. And then I was drawn back onto the energy of this King of Cups. I did a write-up literally after coming out of this message yesterday. But it just seemed kind of all over the place. So I'm just going to read it as I've written it and hope it makes sense to somebody. I feel like I'm connecting with the Queen of Wands. First house, Sun, Leo, Aries, Sagittarius. Knight of Pentacles, Queen of Pentacles, Sun, Moon. Energies. Twin flame, yin yang, duality, harmony and peace. With the King of Cups in the barrier position. With the Page of Cups in his hands. So this is the card I'm channeling right now, and it's in the obstacle position. So Page of Cups in the energy of the 10 to the Ace. 10 to 1, what's the odds? King of Cups is holding up the Page. Knight of Wands to the Queen of Wands. King of Cups looking into the face of the Page. Could be an emotional offering, being held on a pedestal, offering to the gods, manipulating, playing in and with time, your time, to affect your Ace of Cups, your Two of Cups, your partnerships and soul ties, but never your soul bonds that can't be affected. During a time of your rest, this could be, and I was picking up this energy of graveyard magic, looking for the signs, and I was then picking up on one of my freestyles, because this energy came through, like I said, oblivious to this energy until I started my tarot journey in the spiritual community. So going back to, I believe it was 2021, I started this randomly doing this freestyle, and a part of that freestyle is look for the signs, look for the trickery, hickory dickory, only time could I tell what I feel the lessons you learned and how they well. It goes on and it goes on. I've got that song. I may attach it to the description as well. There's a load of freestyles that I was just offloading onto YouTube at the time, but I will clip it and attach it, because there's some kind of low vibrational energy here. There's something that you may have seen within your dream state. Is what's bringing something to your awareness, which is bringing that knowledge to you that you may have been oblivious to, in this energy of radical curiosity. You know, that childlike energy is what this card speaks about. Being very trusting of those that don't mean you no good. I pay attention to part 1, where this card came through in the reverse. I shifted it in the upright, and I'm still guided, and I've been guided to turn it back into the reverse, because you have to see something for exactly what it is. Card number 22, women supporting women. But going back to what I wrote, someone or something is being resurrected, #3. 1211 may be relevant to this message, or time of this message may be 1211. Someone in your energy is playing mind games, hoping you won't see, to defend yourself, your peace, your destiny. The time is now, and this felt like an urgency when I was writing this, is the reason why I was picking up on this stern message. A message directly from the Most High, directly from an ancestor that's in the spirit. The time is now. Judgment. Judgment is here. Awakening the power within you. Speak with conviction as you banish any low vibrational frequency energies that attempt to come up against you, seen or unseen, in the name of the Most High. So may it be. One last one last fight, one last attempt. Warning. So I will pull some cards. I'll take a quick pause. Okay, so how I do my chapters. Previous message, the overall energy was the Magician. So we've done channeled the Magician energy already. So I'm going to put the Magician back in the deck. And at the bottom of the deck of the previous message was the World card. So the World card for me is now overall message. And for illustration reasons, I'm going to have to kind of cover the World card. I'm going to put the Magician back in the deck. If the Magician's to come out again, I've got that energy that it's going to be in the upright. There's an energy here of lesson learned. You know, life is your biggest teacher in regards to this energy. I'm picking up on the energy here of whatever part of your energy, of your innocence was sacrificed. You've gained that back over a period of time. Life is being your biggest teacher, and it's definitely bringing me back to one of my poems as I'm looking into this energy of the Father, initial R, and this energy of authority. This came through in the past life energy, in the energy of Egypt and ships. So let's get an overall energy in regards to this message for those that may be resonating with chapter 17. And that's the Chariot. And there's this energy of the magician. I picked up this energy within the energy of the Magician. The Magician has that energy to cloak. Virgo energy. Energy of 9. But I don't necessarily pick up this energy now. This is more so, I feel like this is your energy reflecting what's behind exactly this. Reflecting on your will and the strength. I'm picking up on the energy of your forefathers, going back to a few messages ago, leading into chapter 17. It was the energy of repair. Your ancestors are coming together to repair this will that's been so badly damaged. Through your innocence, your naivety is the energy that came through in regards to the energy of this card. Through this energy of lies, deceit and deception. But there's forward movement now. That was then and this is now, is the kind of an energy I'm picking up on. I do want to read this poem. It reads, I wrote this poem on the 10th of March, 2024, that may be significant. I'm an observer, visual learner, mental explorer. My first teacher is my father. Have to align and balance my chakra. Never as wicked as some of these spiritual practitioners. Will come a time they must surrender. Watch their eyes, grab a camera. Watch the smirk, watch the smile, so many lies. Abracadabra, in church with hallelujah, with fear of the true ruler, manipulations of days and times. Read between the lines, karmic debts and fines. So many of them are telling lies. It's imperative you know, I'm highly sensitive, can seem indecisive, misunderstood as negative. It's okay, I hold no grudges, I may forgive, but I never cross back bridges. They do effery and put them in the fridges, go deep into bushes. I've learned to protect my energy at all costs. It will never be my loss. I won't be mad or be nailed to the cross. I'm about to level up and become a boss. Humble, I will never floss. To me, to be misunderstood is a little ridiculous. A little ignorance could lead to being a little vicious. Gotta be spiritual and highly conscious. Give it up. Give it time. It could have been fabulous. Never you see I'm blind. Who don't hear? must just find an opposite kind of guy. Deal with those on the sly. They come in all shapes and sizes. Negativity could be horrendous, can be highly contagious. Flip it up, flip it around, and stay courageous. Lost and stolen, hold on. Blessed and never forgotten. Some souls out here are truly rotten. Absolutely nothing in common. Is the energy that's coming up here. There's a forward movement. There's a leaving the past in the past kind of an energy. Seeing something different. I'm seeing the energy of the hangman right now. Again, Pisces energy. Change of perception, you know, into this energy moving forward of this brand new world. I'm now seeing this King of Cups as a genie energy. I'm channeling the Aladdin movie again. Let's see, tell me more about this energy for those. I'm calling in, I'm doing this as a calling in all stars. For me, this feels like a summary of what's already gone down. Calling in Taurus. Calling in Cancer. Both falling into the energy of the father, the authoritative energy. So let's see, tell me more about this energy. You may have an ancestor, a Taurus or a Cancerian ancestor in the spiritual realm, which is putting their hammer down on this situation. There's a judgment call that's being made here. So many cards fell out at once, I didn't see it with the Sun card. So for those who's new to the channel, I pull 5 cards in regards to the energy of the zodiacs. So I'm calling in all Taurus, Cancers. Pisces is here. Pisces is here twice. I'm only going to take Pisces once in regards to the 5 zodiacs. And then I call in the energy or the zodiac that you're dealing with. So I'm going to put back Pisces card back into the deck. So right now we've got Taurus, Cancer, Aries and Pisces energy. Let's get one more card in regards to this energy for those that may be resonating. Calling in more Taurus, Cancer, Aries and Pisces. In regards to this energy. We've also got Leo energy here. So in regards to the energy that you may be dealing with, in regards to this energy of the sun, the energy of the world, Chariot energy. Bottom of the deck is the Hermit. So we've got water energy. So let's get a zodiac in regards to this energy that you're in right now. Could be dealing with a Sagittarius. So let's get some energy in regards to this message for the sign of Taurus, Cancer, Aries and Pisces. Leo in this energy or Sagittarius. This emotional lesson is what I just heard. In regards to the energy of this message, I'm picking up on the energy of a message I did some time ago, and it was who last best. It was about 2 maybe 3 years ago, in the energy of day boy night girl, in this energy of the sea. And again, I'm guided to put this card in the reverse. I pay attention that the deceit card came through in the reverse, in the energy of women supporting women. Something has definitely been brought out into the open. Light has been shed with the Sun card, which came through, possibly on the Aries and the Cancerian energy. The Sun's coming up behind them, slowly but surely, that someone's mask is melting. In regards to this energy for the sign of Cancer. No action. In regards to this energy for the sign of Aries. Daughter Spirit it's in the reverse. I'm going to put these cards for where they came through. In regards to this energy for the sign of Pisces. In regards to this energy message for chapter 17. Adjacent possibilities. In regards to this energy for the sign of Leo. What's the message here in regards to this energy for the sign of Leo? Attachment. Tell me more about this energy for the sign of Sagittarius, for whom Taurus, Cancer, Aries, Pisces, Leo may be dealing with, or the energy that they may be in right now, in this energy of the sun and the water elements. I'm picking up also in this energy of someone's in some hot water right now, needing to take accountability. Accountability is also the card that came through, card number 19, which is also the sun energy. Tell me more about this energy for those I'm connecting with at this time in regards to this chapter 17. There's a lot of imbalance here. 7th chakra, victory. This may be something that you was fully aware of within time, you know. You just have to be in this energy of love, openness, forgiveness. You had to just remain humble, remain balanced, remain on your path, keep on your healing journey in this energy of being in self-isolation, in the energy of you being the one. I'm paying attention to the numerology of this card. It's card number 31. I'm picking up on this energy of, what's the odds? 3 to 1. 3 to 1. But the cards that came through is contract in the reverse. It's falling in the energy of Taurus and Cancer, bringing me back into this energy of their cancel is being dissolved. Their cancel, their contract is being dissolved. Whatever it was that they tried to do against you, whatever it is that they tried to attach to you, it's being resolved. They're in some hot water right now. And we've also got this energy of yin yang. Feminine, masculine duality, you know, harmony, peace, tranquility, daughter spirit. It's in the reverse. Let's get one more card. I just want to get one more card. Daughter to value is also here. I was asking for one more card in regards to the energy of Sagittarius in the energy of water. Someone's having to pay out big in regards to the things and the attachments and what it is that they was doing against you in the same energy of 31. Bottom of the deck, we've got the Temple Path. Okay, there's definitely this energy of needing to take a pause in regards to seeing what direction to go in here, especially in this energy of after taking or needing to take accountability in these different directions. So let's see, in regards to this energy for the sign of Taurus, why is this energy of deceit here in the reverse? Card number 25. The lovers wanted to come through in the reverse. And also unexpected income. For the sign of Cancer, why is this energy of action here in the reverse? Non-action is what I'm hearing. Tell me more about this energy. Let's get one more card in regards to this energy for the sign of Cancer. That's the coffin card that just came through. Tell me more about this energy for the sign of Cancer. Why is this energy of non-action here? Distant horizon. In regards to this energy for the sign of Aries, why is doors to spirit here in the reverse? Why is this energy of door to spirit here in the reverse for the sign of Aries? Center of the message, heart of the matter, in regards to the energy of this message. I'm seeing an image right now of I want to say a father holding a child's hand, walking. It's bringing me back to one of the quotations I seen some time ago over social media, and it's like a masculine walking with a child, and they've got the hour clock glass in their back. But let's see for the sign of Aries. Let's get one more card in regards to this energy. The sign of Aries here in regards to this message, door to spirit. Let's get one more card in regards to this energy. I'm picking up on a decision is being made, and I'm being brought back to one of my first messages coming back onto YouTube about a month ago in regards to an ancestor not being able to rest in peace until their final wishes were met. Something may be in the court right now in regards to someone's bad health. In regards to this energy for the sign of Pisces, why is the energy of Pisces here in regards to this message? For some reason, I want to say Pisces and Leo. It's like they come hand in hand. Or I may be connecting with a Piscean with Leo in their chart. But let's see, tell me more about this energy for the sign of Pisces in regards to the energy of this message. And it's in the energy also of adjacent possibilities. Pathway is in the reverse. It's like an energy of not seeing some kind of an opportunity that's right before you. Whatever this is, you can't see it coming. Tell me more about this energy for the sign of Pisces in regards to this energy of adjacent possibilities. And we've got a thief in the reverse. Someone couldn't get away with thievery. So let's see, tell me more about this energy for the sign of Leo in regards to the energy of this message for those I may be resonating with chapter 17. I'm hearing if it's one thing for sure, two things for certain, something is definitely over here. Tell me more about this energy for the sign of Leo It's falling on this contract energy. Mature woman. Card number 6. Could be a Libra. Tell me more about this energy for the sign of Leo in regards to the energy of this message for chapter 17. Message 3. I'm hearing someone could have actually left 3 messages. Tell me more about this energy for the sign of Leo. 65 may be relevant. Tell me more about this energy for the sign of Leo. Main females in the reverse. In regards to the energy that Taurus, Cancer, Aries, Pisces, Leo may be dealing with for the sign of Sagittarius. Chapt in the reverse. In regards to this energy. Tell me more about this energy for the sign of Sagittarius. Despair. Concern is at the bottom of the deck. Tell me more about the energy, or why is the energy of the Chariot here? Let's get one more card in regards to this energy. Why is the Chariot here? And that's the Change card, but the Change card's falling in the reverse over the energy of a child. Possibly in this community of thieves and robbers and people who ain't who they say they are. Whatever this is being brought up, and it's being brought up in the court of law. And if this isn't a court of law of the land, this is the court of law of the Most High, the Father, and ancestors making a judgment call here. I'm hearing pushing a verdict. Concern is at the bottom of the deck. Card number 33. Something's missing is what I'm hearing. Something's missing. I'm hearing, or someone's missing. So let's see. In regards to this energy, for the sign of Taurus. Why is this energy here for the sign of Taurus? It's kind of all jumbled up now. I can't remember what success. Want it to come through. Transparency. It says open and honest communication builds deep trust in your relationship. Transparency strengthens your connections, prevents misunderstandings. Let's get one more card in regards to this energy for the sign of Taurus. And I was strongly picking up on that energy that somebody is being strongly misunderstood. Going back into the energy of my poetry. Tell me more about this energy for the sign of Taurus in regards to this energy. Inspiration. It says you're in a phase of great inspiration. Every aspect of your work feels exciting and creatively flows effortlessly, and it wants to slide over onto this energy, and I'm going to let it slide, of daughter value. In regards to this energy for the sign of Cancer, what's the message in regards to this message, in regards to this energy? Chapter 17 for the sign of Cancer. Expectations. It's in the reverse, and it's fallen over onto this energy of card 22, helpful woman, and the main female that's here in the reverse. Card number 2, that's 222. It says unrealistic expectations may lead to disappointments. The gap between reality and your ideals feel overwhelming. So let's get one more card in regards to this energy for the sign of Cancer. In regards to this message, intimacy. It's in the reverse. It says the sense of intimacy may be fading. Unresolved emotional issues or lack of honesty could be creating distance. So in regards to this energy for the sign of Aries, center of the message, heart of the matter. What's the most important message? And we've got intimate relationships, but it's in the reverse. It says issues with intimate relationships are causing confusion or disappointment. Emotional distance or unspoken needs may be present. Let's get one more card for the sign of Aries in regards to the energy of this message for those that may be resonating. In chapter 17, message 3. And remember, not every message that comes through is going to be a message for everyone, but there's definitely a message here for someone. So for the sign of Aries, independence has also come through in the reverse. Our reliance on others is hindering your ability. It says over-reliance on others is hindering your ability to stand on your own. It's time to reclaim your autonomy. For the sign of Pisces, in regards to the energy of this message, what's the most important message that's needing to be heard at this time? Responsibility, here in the reverse. For the sign of Pisces, it says you may feel overwhelmed by the responsibilities you've taken on, or you're losing sight of your own needs while fulfilling other expectations. And it all wants to come over into this energy of supporting women. Let's get one more card in regards to this energy for the sign of Pisces in regards to the energy of this message, in addition to responsibility, here in the reverse. It's falling over on top of the deck on top of wisdom at play. Empathy. It says you deeply emphasize in your relationships understanding others' feelings, which strengthens your bond and fosters harmony. It's that energy of trying to put yourself in someone else's shoes, you know, being empathetic to everybody within the situation. It's that kind of, I'm hearing the youngest in the room is making the most sense. So let's see, tell me more about this energy in regards to this message for the sign of Leo. And it's not even their responsibility is what I'm hearing. Tell me more about this energy for the sign of Leo in regards to the energy of this message. Why is the sign of Leo here? Boundaries within this community, within this family. It reads, I'm going to read them both ways. It says it reads, you have set your clear boundaries in your relationships, protecting your emotional space and fostering healthy interactions. But in the reverse, it says boundaries are blurred or being overstepped, leaving you feeling overwhelmed or drained. It's time to reinforce your limits. I'm hearing right now somebody's about to exercise their rights. Let's get one more card in regards to this energy for the sign of Leo in regards to the energy of this message. Adventure wants to come through in the reverse. I'm hearing this is no joke. Fear or failure of the unknown may be keeping you from taking risks and experiencing new opportunities, and it's falling into this energy again of 22, this yin-yang energy. It's like there's a I'm hearing eruption within you, an inner conflict. 5 of Wands is the energy I'm picking up on as I'm about to clarify the Sagittarius' energy in regards to the energy that you may be dealing with, or the energy that you're in right now, or the energy that they're in. It feels like something or someone is in this energy of hot water because of some kind of attachment. And we've got welfare, it's in the reverse. And it reads, over focusing on wealth may cause you to lose sight of what truly matters, leading to dissatisfaction. And it's falling into this energy of independence and adventure. Over reliance on others is hindering your ability to stand on your own. It's time to reclaim your autonomy. Let's get another card in regards to this energy for the sign of Sagittarius. Card that came through is separation. You may be holding on to a relationship that has already run its course, causing emotional stagnation. Opportunities. New opportunities are coming your way, offering a chance for significant progress in your personal or professional life. Is at the bottom of the deck. But let's get a message in regards to this energy of water. Why is this energy of water here? In regards to the energy that you may be dealing with, or those that you're dealing with at this time. Let's get 2 cards in regards to this energy. And we've got wealth. I'm sure this card came out already, so it's here twice. So it says, now it's in the upright. Wealth is not just about money. It represents abundance in all areas of life. You are in a phase of prosperity and contentment. And in the reverse, it says emotional healing. It says unresolved emotional trauma is still influencing your relationship. Past pain has yet to fully heal. And we can see that from message 1 in this energy of healing, the princess who never smiles. But going back to message 1, I read out this oracle within that message, and happy days are soon to come, where this princess is going to be able to smile again. This mask can be melted off. Age 16 may be relevant, or 2016 may be relevant. Angel number 167 is what I'm seeing here also. So let's see, in regards to this energy of the chariot, why is this energy of the chariot here in regards to the energy of this message? For those that may be resonating, there's a lot that's come through in this energy of the melting mask. And as I was shuffling, I was thinking of doing a message solely on this supporting woman energy. And then I see this at the bottom of the deck, support. So it reads, friends and family or colleagues are offering you unconditional support, helping you through challenges and making you feel loved. I hear someone questioning, I heard as I was reading that, but why? I heard, but why? So this is falling into the energy of decision making. Decision making wasn't there. It's all part of this transparency. So decision making came through. It's in the reverse. It's appearing to me in the reverse. You may feel indecisive or anxious about making the right career choice, leading to delays or missed opportunities. The other 2 cards that came through, again, is success. Obstacles may be delaying your success, or you may feel burned out by the pursuit of achievement, neglecting other important areas of life. Over-sacrificing may lead to a loss of self. It's time to reevaluate the boundaries in a relationship. Both of them cards, all of these cards came through in the reverse, in the same energy, in this energy of a melting mask. So going back into the energy of this message, I feel like I'm going to close this message by reading the melting mask. I was going to read others, but I feel like that one's the most appropriate one to read at this time. So it says, a role becomes a mask when it distorts, constricts, or conceals, rather than reflects a true expression of our spirit self. A mask typically arises out of the ego's desire to be real and in control, when in fact it's neither. The ego, like the body and emotions, are tools. Their function, when used appropriately, is to give authentic form and expression to our spirit self. Drawing this card signifies the impending loss of a mask to an encounter, an event, or a circumstance that incites its melting. A period of confusion, turmoil, or grief may follow this mask distortion. It had once served you in some way, therefore it is a loss that can take some adjusting to, especially if there remains a significant identification with the attachment to the mask. The featured mother who wishes to assure you that the dissolution of any mask is a blessing. With time, you will begin to see that losing the image of who you thought you were or had believed that you needed to be is in fact the liberating path to experience all that more that you are. To support you through this time of impending change, tune into your spirit self's light, love and stillness. Observe which roles, and I have to stop there because as I was setting up the table just prior to pressing record, I was trying to adjust this overall energy so that it was seen on the camera because originally it was kind of dark. So as I was shifting it, I got the channeled message of someone is being someone is shifting into the light energy. They're no longer in this bloom energy, this dark energy. They're now coming more over into their light energy, more enlightenment, more of a high vibration. Why this smile is now gonna be turned. The smile that was turned upside down is now no longer a frown. It's one day soon, the 31st of any month may be relevant, is going to be turned into a smile again. But anyway, going back to what I was reading. So it says, to support you through this time of impending change, tune into your spirit self's light, love and stillness. Observe which roles in your life feel good, natural. Ask yourself, what are the main roles at the moment? What does each one mean to you? Would I be more or less of myself without it? Would I be seen by others to be more or less without it? Such roles may include mother, daughter, friend, employee, employer, partner, student, or volunteer. Then ask, which of these roles are draining? Which are energizing? Are any fraught with drama or boring? Do any feel like mask, stifling me through obligations I often resent rather than lovingly fulfill? Upon reviewing the answers to these questions, is there a current role that functions more like a constricting mask that you would love to lose or would be terrified of melting? Regardless of how you answer, it is important to keep in mind that you are in essence none of the roles you have or wish to fulfill, nor any of the restrictive masks or concealment that may have or might turn into. At most, a role can transparently and joyously express an aspect of your spirit self. Life is always better when you know which roles are fulfilling for you. Be sure to prioritize and enjoy them wherever and whenever possible. It's important for a mass to melt once the function it had served tips into detrimental constricting us of our highest level, which is the mother's message here. And again, as I was reading this, especially towards the end, I was channeling the movie The Mask, and I was also picking up on the energy of there's a time and place for everything, acting accordingly to what you're being presented with. Life is being your biggest teacher. It's a strong energy. You live and you learn. I'm picking up on that energy. So when moving through these times, these different shifts, these different changes, you may have been misunderstood. Going back into the past life energy, Egypt, and in this energy of the ships. But judgment is here now for all of those lifetimes of misunderstanding. I'm hearing right now, say what you mean and mean what you say. Straight talking, sometimes somebody might not be able to appreciate straight talking, which is bringing me straight back into this energy of accountability. Someone's needing to take accountability. I'm going to read a little bit from the book. It says, life gets easier and infinitely more beautiful and warm the second we accept that we, like everyone else, are humanly imperfect and that this is perfectly acceptable. Amends and compassion, acceptance over our and others' flaws and imperfections heals and strengthens all parties involved. It is also a way to deepen the bonds between ourselves and others. The featured mother assures us that the things we wish we had not done or had approached differently are gifts. They are necessary for learning how to do things differently going forward. They are also what makes us increasingly compassionate and understanding of others and their actions. We are not our mistakes, but what we do with them. All of our past choices can be used to help us grow into the truths of ourselves. They help us identify what is aligned with our spirit self in the less obvious places. Accountability is an act of self-love, compassion, and acceptance that benefits all. However, the most important person to be accountable to is to yourself. It can be helpful to develop the habit of checking in with yourself every day by asking, what am I doing and why? And I'm hearing additionally, who are you, where you going, and how you gonna get there? Is a saying I used to say to my boys when they were much younger. It says, is this aligned with my values and spirit self? If so, proceed. If not, ask yourself, is there another way, a way that feels good and true for me to continue? Or does this behavior, thinking, situation, or person need to go? Do I need the perspective of someone who knows better and is more experienced in that area? Which again, now it's like I was meant to just read these parts. So it says, women supporting. It says, by sharing one another's lives, we come to know ourselves. We experience what it is to see and be seen, to speak and to be heard, to understand and to be understood. This involves us. When people connected to the divine inner feminine bear witness, nurture and support one another, mutual love and raised frequencies occurs. The divine feminine consciousness connects and supports us in realizing our fullest potential, power and wisdom in each other. We see what is possible when we do not go at life alone, in silence or against each other. When we realize that we are not alone or judged or in greatest vulnerability, hurts and confusion, we heal. Women who have walked parallel paths know how to create this regenerative space. Life changes the second we are gifted with an experience of there being nothing to be ashamed of, but only pain to be released, witnessed, healed, and moved on from. Women supporting women potentially offers this life-changing moment when they hold loving space and support in response to an individual unburdening herself of a shame-filled secret. Therefore, the potential loving safety generated by women supporting women nurtures nurtures and nourishes our spirits as well as enriches our lives. It may be time to reach out to the safe women in your life. It could also be time to explore your local community to discover where individuals connected to their divine feminine gather, or perhaps even organize your own circle at a park, cafe, or home through creating a meetup group or making a poster for your local community center or library. The mother message: in empowering one another, we empower ourselves. So I'm going to end this message with a few of these oracles for each sign. So let's get a card for the sign of Taurus in regards to the energy of this message. Chapter 17, message 3. Appreciations again to my new subscribers. And for those that's interacting with my channel, it's definitely helping my messages to be heard and my channel to grow. So appreciations to you all. For the sign of Cancer in regards to the energy of this message. Just for the sign of Cancer in regards to the energy of this message. message for the sign of Aries. Center of the message, heart of the matter. In regards to the energy of this message, chapter 17, message 3, the summary. I'm picking up on this energy, like the next message will get deeper. Aries, in regards to this energy for the sign of Pisces, what's the final message in regards to this energy for the sign of Pisces, for the sign of Leo, in regards to this energy? So my next message, I'll be coming back in, overall energy will be the Hermit energy. Let's get one final card in regards to this energy for the sign of Sagittarius. Two cards for the sign of Sagittarius. So for the sign of Taurus, I have to remember the order now. Someone may have to remember the order. So volunteer and serve. It says, I light up when I give back. This light radiates and shines like moonlight when it touches the loneliest vast oceans. And it's falling into this area of supportive women. For the sign of Cancer, courageously advance. I express myself courageously and gracefully while authenticity exposing my truth. While authentically exposing my truth, it allows for the most healing growth and freedom. For the sign of Cancer, for the sign of Pisces. It was Aries that came next, sorry. So it says, leave a legacy. It's in the reverse. It says, I honor my magical creations. Like a star shooting across the night sky, I leave a train of memorable, sparkly impressions. And it's falling into this energy of the mature woman in the reverse. I'm hearing some people will never change. Pisces, I believe this came out for Pisces, is falling onto this energy of support. Freedom in truth. Freedom is when I unshackle my attachments, resistance and judgments. When I honor my truth upon every path I endure. The card that came through, I believe, this is for Leo. This one was for Leo. No, I can't remember no more, but let me just read all the cards. So it says, time to play. I am compassionate to every living thing. It invites a level of care that is pure and playful, captivating energy. Definitely know this came out in the energy of Sagittarius. Share your uniqueness. The music within me is my song and flows through my veins. I won't leave this world. I won't leave this world with it still in me. And it's falling into the energy of Taurus, in this energy of where the seat is in the reverse, where somebody may be misunderstood for their creativity. It's giving me that energy, but leave a legacy anyway. You know, if it brings you joy and happiness, is the energy I'm picking up on. You may be this mature woman, you know. I'm seeing this energy of 69 here, or 66. It's not dyslexic, but I'm seeing, yeah, 66 here. May be relevant for somebody, but on that note, I'm going to end this message here. And love and light to you all. And again, appreciations to my new subscribers. And if the message has resonated with you and you're not subscribed already, like the message and subscribe to the channel. This is chapter 17, message 3. So I've done like chapter 1 to 17 and bonuses. So I will share them in the playlist as they become significant and relevant to the messages that's come through. Love and light to you all.